Hey, boys and girls, this book is called Big Mamas by Donald Cruz. Big Mamas by Donald Cruz. Did you see her? Did you see Big Mama? We called our grandma Big Mama. Not that she was big, but she was Mama's mama. And every summer we went to see her. Mama, my sisters, my brother, and me. Daddy had to work. He'd come later. It took 3 days and 2 nights on the train. Now we were nearly there. Cottondale! Cottondale! Next station stop, Cottondale! Yelled the conductor to the nearly empty train. Don't leave no babies on this train! He made the same joke year after year. My Uncle Slank came for us by car. We always hoped he'd come with a horse and wagon, but he never did. We crossed back over the train tracks, a turn or two along the red dirt road, and onto the lane in front of Big Mama's house. Big Mama and Big Papa were waiting for us on the porch. There were hugs and kisses and, "Oh my, how you've grown," and "How tall you are, is this you?" Off the porch were 3 rooms. The tiny extra room, no bigger than the bed in it. None of us wanted to sleep there alone. The dining room with big round table and chairs, and next to it the kitchen. On the porch was the washstand where we washed our hands, faces, and feet. At the end of the porch was the well. "Don't fall in," we were told every year. No one ever did. We stood on tiptoe to watch the bucket go down and fill with water so that we could have a drink from the dipper that hung nearby. Everything was just the same. In the backyard was the chicken coop, where Sunday dinner's chicken spent its last days. Behind the shed full of old stuff was the outhouse. Okay, now, but scary and dark. We stopped for a drink at the pump and we ran past the pear tree where the turkey roosted at night. Under the tractor in front of the tool shed was a good place to look for nests with eggs in them. Next to the tool shed was the huge empty pot for making syrup from sugarcane juice. I dug some worms from the big pile of cane pulp. Wigglers were the best kind of fishing. I chose a pole. The barn was another place to look for eggs. On to the stable to see Nancy and Maud. Maud was friendly, but Nancy was a biter. Down the path, past the cow pen and the pig pen to the pond. The flat-bottom boat was still there. Plenty of water for fishing and swimming this year. Everything was just as it should be. A fish! I got one! I got one!" he yelled. "Woo, woo!" the train whistled. Dinner time. Everybody sitting around the table that filled the room. Big Mama, Big Papa, Uncle Slank, our cousins from down the road, and all of us. We talked about what we did last year. We talked about what we're going to do this year. We talked so much, we hardly had time to eat. The night was jet black, except for millions of stars. We could hardly sleep thinking about things to come. Some nights, even now, I think that I might wake up in the morning and be at Big Mama's with the whole summer ahead of me. Big Mamas. I hope you love this book.